There is a statistic that says that of all the people who sign up for a webinar or a conference or a week-long retreat, somewhere where they're going to be learning something about how to do or be better at something, only 5% of those people who attend that kind of event actually do something with what they learned. Just imagine, 100 people sign up for an event. They all are desiring to learn something, to change something. They're all motivated. They're engaged while they're at the event. They're all getting the same information, and yet only 5% of the people who attended are going to do anything with it? That's really interesting. And it doesn't matter how expensive or inexpensive the event is, the results are consistently the same. It can be a $49 one-hour online webinar or a $10,000 week-long immersive retreat. The results are the same. 95% of the people will do absolutely nothing with the information that they learned. Now, why is that? Lots of people wish for change. Many are really clear and passionate about what it is that they want, but very few people are willing to get uncomfortable enough to actually see the change happen. One of the obstacles that comes up frequently that prevents people from making the change that they so clearly want is their own limiting beliefs about whatever is needed in order to make that change happen. They're often plagued with thoughts such as, they're not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't know even where to start, I can't possibly, I don't know how to do that, I don't have that talent. I will tell you one thing for certain. You will hit 100% of the goals you do not make. I want to share a story with you about my sister. Now, at the time, she was a teenager and I was probably 9 or 10. And I remember she just had this indecision. She found it very difficult to make a decision. Didn't matter whether it was a big event or something as insignificant as what to order for lunch. She just considered all the different options and weighed the pros and cons of each one, and just found herself paralyzed sometime with the inability to decide. I remember one instance where one of her high school teachers told the class that they had this assignment, and the teacher made the comment, "Don't even bother to turn the assignment in if it's not reflective of your best effort." Well, my sister took that comment literally. She did the assignment, but then when she reflected on it and asked herself, is this reflective of my best effort? She decided the answer was no, and so she didn't turn in the assignment. Well, word got back to my parents, and the teacher and my parents and my sister all sat down, they had a big discussion, and everything turned out okay, and she was able to turn her assignment in even though it was a day late. But the point of this is that her indecision and her fear held her back because she felt that it wasn't her best effort. It wasn't perfect. That story is a great example of what so many of us experience when we're trying to make a change. We often become paralyzed with fear or indecision, with thoughts or ideas in our head or beliefs that we're not enough. And because of those thoughts or those beliefs, we don't even take the first step. Somewhere along the way, we got it ingrained in our brain that if we feel we can't do something well, that we shouldn't even attempt it. I will tell you this, done is better than perfect. No one starts out as an expert at the very beginning. It takes time and practice. So you have to accept the fact that along the way, you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to make some errors. You're going to have some missteps. You're going to hear no. But with each one of those, you're learning. And every time you learn, you get one step closer to achieving your goal. So what have you been telling yourself that you can't do? The sooner you start, the sooner you will achieve your goal. So take action in spite of your fears, in spite of feeling you're not enough, whatever that not enough is, not smart enough, talented enough, experienced enough. You are enough. You already have it inside of you. Take action anyway, in spite of your fears, because done is better than perfect. For more tips like this, like us and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, And wherever you get your favorite podcast, just search for Retail Level Up. And be sure to visit our website, retaillevelup.com, and sign up to get our weekly emails. We do Monday Motivation and Top Tip Tuesday, because we all can use a little extra motivation right now, and we can certainly use some top tips. Because now, even more than ever, it's time to level up.